Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, Hysteria Projects. Let's see how you're doing so far. We have Celestial Realm, Adventure, Return, and Seclusion. Okay, so I feel like there has been some changes to some cycles that have been going on in your life. I mean, we have 2 8s and 2 5s out here, so there's definitely been some changes. I feel as though that the changes that are happening now are going to be positive changes. Kind of like the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely things that are going on that will be beneficial to you. Excuse me. Alright, let's see. I'm just going to pull a couple of the Kipper. Yeah, we have change again. There's definitely changes happening. Changes in your life, changes with people from your past. There could be people in your past expecting these changes for you, whether that be things get better for you, or people could be expecting you to cut them off. Let me get one more real quick. Okay. Yeah. You're looking towards better days. I mean, you've done nothing but gone through change, gone through hardships. You're looking for better days here. It does seem as though there could be a return by somebody in your past that you had ended things with. I don't know, what that situation is about, but we will clarify that. And then seclusion here with somebody that's in their thoughts. Now, what I'm getting off of this is that this person that's in their thoughts about you, that's all that it's been. They've just been in their thoughts about it. They've been in seclusion. This isn't something that they've been open about. But that is also going to change. So let's go ahead and just start clarifying. Please clarify the Celestial Realm change. We have the Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, King of Cups. I'm not going to take those. I will get one more. Okay. And the King of Swords. Alright. Okay, so this first change was, this was something that you let go of. It seems like this is a person that you let go of, that you were hanging on to, you were trying to hang on to. You tried to trust this person, you tried to give this person love. Whatever happened here, you have put an end to it, and that's the first change here. Okay, so let's look at adventure and expectation. Okay, so I'm already getting, um, I said earlier, you know, that you're looking towards better days, but there could also be people in expectation of you cutting them off. I feel like there is somebody here that is in that expectation. Or, or there could also be somebody here that has left you in expectation. We have the Lovers here, and then we have Strength. Yeah, so it looks like you were holding on to somebody that didn't come around for you. They left you, just kind of hanging up in the air. Something that you wanted to go on this adventure, but that's all changing. There is so much change here. Okay, so it could be the same person over here that you were holding on to, that you let go. We have the Devil, the Six of Swords, the Fool, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so this person okay, there's two things here. I feel like one energy is of somebody that you wanted to return to you, and then this person made plans to go back and have a new beginning with a person from their past. And then I also have here that there's somebody from your past that is making plans to come towards you for some kind of beginning, but there are no good intentions behind this. No good intentions behind this person. This person's going to come in and try to reminisce and talk about, you know, all the good memories, but this person does not have good intentions with this new beginning. I'm not really sure what their intention is here, but that could go both ways. And then we have seclusion here with this person and their thoughts. There's Eight of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. So this is something else that's also changing, but it's indicating that this change is a fast change. We have the Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands, the Hermit, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so somebody here that left you, this person that's thinking about you, they're wanting to come in. They feel as though that either they left you out in the cold or you left them out in the cold, and based off of a decision that they made. Now they've gone within themselves. They've been facing a lot of their shadows, and they want to come in with an apology. They want to give you a small offering of love. This person stays thinking about you. You changed this person's life in some form or fashion. What does the collective need to know? Okay, so you're in this very independent, single energy. So you could be attracting a lot of people your way. There could just be a lot of people that are interested in you. You're having a glow up, and you know they're looking at your success. You're somebody that really keeps to themselves, and you have a lot of options, but I see that it just seems like you've really just been working on yourself. Yeah, and then we have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles here. So you've set down a lot of weight that you no longer wanted to carry or probably needed to carry. And by setting down this weight, it's going to allow for these better things to happen in your life. You've been putting in and making a lot of changes here. And there's just been a lot of change within situations for you. So what is coming in for the collective here? We have the Emperor crossing. Okay. What else can you tell us? In the Tower. And it's falling here. Okay, so somebody in your life that you saw something stable with, they're having a Tower moment. And you could also be having a Tower moment. I don't know how connected you are with this person, if there's somebody that you talk to on a normal basis or not. It looks like y'all both have been having Tower moments here. Judgment. Yeah. Things that, manifestations. Yeah, things that no longer serve and suit you are exiting your life. And that's going to allow room for better things to take their place. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, and that's up under this one where this person didn't have good intentions. Okay, so somebody's coming back in here that they want to use you for your money. You could have shown this person a lot of patience, but you're being told to stay away from this person. I don't know who this person is for you, but they're having a hard time getting to you, and you're being asked to block them away. Therefore, your wishes can come true. This person has, it's justice. This person has no good intentions for you. So, this one person that's returning, they're not any good for you. So, I guess take this as a warning. This past person, this could have been somebody that you were married to or had some sort of long-term commitment with. So we have the High Priestess here, contracts. Yeah, you're gonna come out on top here. All of these changes you're putting into place, it's transforming your life. And it's transforming your life for the better. So it seems like you're definitely on the right track here. I think you know you're on the right track. It might be kind of bumpy right now. You might not be very sure as what's happening or what's to come, but I do see where you've been reflecting a lot on these situations, these people. You're taking note of things. You're trying to add that with your wisdom and your intuition, and you're trying to use all these things combined to navigate. And I don't feel like, you're alone. I feel like you're very protected. You're being guided. Yeah, you're being guided. There's conflict and stuff that's around, especially around a reunion. This could have you in your head a little bit, or this could have somebody else in their head a little bit. Could be this person over here. Somebody wants to collaborate with you. Somebody wants to work with you and put in the effort. And they're having a changed perspective about something in their life. yeah, this could be somebody that you have boundaries with, somebody that could have broke your heart, somebody that you overshared with, that made you have to put your head over your heart and made you feel a lot of burdens. Yeah. This person is wanting to come back in your life. There's somebody here that could be a singer, an entertainer, somebody that is maybe the life of the party or just enjoys a lot of attention. This person is going to be making fast movement your direction. What is a final message? Sorry if this is a little short. I'm just so exhausted. I watched a movie last night. It really was not that good. It was supposed to be a scary movie, and we laughed the whole time in the theater, and I think my group was the only group laughing, so it was awful. Final message: if you have to choose between being kind and being right, choose being kind, and you will always be right. I like that. I feel like you've been going about these situations with kindness, though. I don't see where, these endings that you're putting into place here have been harsh endings, fights and stuff like that. I don't really see that here. I feel like you're more or less just kind of letting things, people, and situations go. Right? When you find no solution to a problem, it's probably not a problem to be solved, but rather a truth to be accepted. There could be a lot of things that you are just accepting for what they are. Sometimes hanging on to hope can cause us a lot of pain, but just accepting what is, that's a more peaceful route, I'm not saying it's not, hope is a bad thing, I don't think that at all, but I do think that sometimes hope can cause us more damage to ourselves, depending on how hard we hang on to that. And then we have, if you have a family that loves you, a few good friends, food on your table, and a roof over your head, you are richer than you think. I feel like you're counting your blessings here. Even with things changing so much in your life and around you, I feel like things are changing in a good way, and it has a lot to do with your perspective, your perception of your environment, your situation, where you are currently. So I'd say keep doing what you're doing. Know that there's going to be some people come back around in your life that still want to be in your life. Some of these people you're meant to walk away from. Some of these people you're being protected from. Good changes are coming your way, though. So I hope this helped. Until next time.